Good morning you guys, and welcome back to another video. We are officially on day 2 of my 6-week summer boot camp, which in a very quick synopsis is a follow-on program from the 12-week summer sculpt program. So I wanted to make sure we do a weekly vlog kind of checking in and showing you how that looks. So basically today is Tuesday, and Tuesday's a rest day for me, and that I don't go to the gym, so it's the day where I get most work done normally. However, this afternoon I'm actually getting my hair done because it might as well be black at this point. It's so brown, it's so brunette, it's all kind of grown out, and which is fine because I've been trying to get like the length in it and the health back into it, but I really want it brightened up for summertime. So welcome to a bit of a vlog. I'm kind of hoping to vlog across today and tomorrow to give you a bit more insight into my week surrounding this 6-week summer boot camp. So welcome aboard. Hope you guys are doing really well and enjoy the vlog. But I'll just give you a quick insight into the 6-week summer bootcamp if you're interested in it. It started on Monday, but you can still join in. It's all still available to start whenever you please. There is a home workout program as always and a gym workout program as always, and they're both 4 days a week. So for me personally, I'm training Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. That's just the days that work for me. Thus today I'm not training. Today as a rest day, and as much as I will do today is Adam and I like to go walk on a Tuesday. He normally goes to the gym first thing in the morning before work. He works from home on a Tuesday, which is the only day he does that normally, and that way when he finishes work, like, he's already home, and weather permitting, which is normally it's okay, touch wood, we wrap up work at like 5 o'clock and we have very intentional time together where we leave phones behind. No TVs, no screens, no nothing. We put Blake in the pram, because as much as we obviously hang around in the house, when Blake's always there, you're always keeping your eye on her and you're always entertaining her and all the rest of it, but we put her in the pram. She normally goes for a wee nap. We go a walk for at least an hour. We're just chatting, and it's just, you know, it's just some intentional time together. It sounds a bit silly and it sounds a bit cheesy, but honestly it's like my favourite time of the week because there's just nothing else. We're just like chatting, catching up on life. So that is the plan for this evening. Do I count walks like that as exercise? No, I don't have a step goal or anything like that. I know if that works for a lot of people. If you need to have a step goal to encourage you to do your cardio, then by all means on you go. But yeah, the workout plan is 4 times a week. That is strength training, that is lifting weights, etc. And then we released 3 meal plans. So I wanted to actually do set meal plans for different goals, and it's something to base off and for you to use as a starting point. So we have a fat loss program meal plan, a muscle building one, i.e. the fat loss one is a calorie deficit, the muscle building is a calorie surplus, and we have a body recomp, which is kind of a general maintenance calorie bracket, and that way you can kind of select where you are based on your goals. Start with these meal plans to see roughly how to put meals together, what recipes to use from the app, and you can literally follow it to a T if you want, or you can use it as inspiration and like tweak it to your own preferences. So that is the gist of that. Like I said, we started on Monday. We have 30% off running till the end of the week, so I'll pop that on screen. If you do want to join, I would join now, because it's week 1. We're only on like day 2 or 3, and you get 30% off and you get access to absolutely everything. So come and join if you wish. But yes, I am going to sit and blast through some laptop work right now, and I will catch up with you this afternoon. Good morning you guys, and welcome to a full what I eat in a day video. I got my hair done yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a bob. So I have been on a hair growth journey. For those of you that don't know, I have really been growing my hair out, and it was doing so well. It was getting really long. It was much healthier condition because I hadn't dyed it in so long, but it was getting a bit dead at the ends, and I went to a different hairdresser yesterday than I normally go to, just because, so I love the girl that does my hair. Like, she does such a good job. She always does exactly what I want, but it is 40 minutes away, and then I'm there for like 3 hours and it's 40 minutes back, and I just, the past few weeks, just do not have 5 hours to dedicate to get my hair done. So I decided to Google somewhere local, and now I just wish I took 5 hours out of my life to get it done properly, because as much as the colour's okay, there was a guy that was doing it and he just kept hacking at my hair, and I was like, excuse me, I only wanted a trim. And he just kept cutting it and cutting it to the point that now it's literally a bob. So we're over it because it's just hair and it will grow back. But side note, we are back on the hair care journey for hair growth. So if you are also trying to grow your hair, then stay tuned, because I will be including what I'm doing in some of my videos, because dear God. We are on the 6-week summer bootcamp challenge. I've just made breakfast. This isn't on the challenge, I was actually just testing recipes this morning for Instagram. This is the almond croissant baked oats that I kept seeing all over Instagram, all over TikTok. So I've made that for breakfast, and it's like a protein baked oats thing, so I'm going to have that as part of my what I eat in a day. I am on day now 3 of my summer bootcamp challenge, which is a 6-week challenge. It's the follow-on challenge from our summer sculpt. That was a full 12 weeks, but there was just a gap between that and the next 12-week program that I decided to do a summer bootcamp, which is just a 6-week program. I'm saying just, but it's like a good solid 6 weeks. Let's go, let's keep up with what we're doing, keep the momentum going. It runs up nicely to the kind of end of my kind of bulking plan. This is the last chance to get 30% off if you guys have missed it. I'll leave the first link in the description box with the code bootcamp30, and you can join in. But I'm about to have these baked oats quite late in the day. It's like literally 12:30. Bon appetit, and welcome to a full day of eating on my summer bootcamp challenge as we continue trying to build some lean muscles. Okay, I actually decided I wanted to kind of mix this video in with a bit of a Q&A, because I feel like we haven't done a Q&A in so long, but sometimes Q&As are a bit boring. So we're going to tie in like a few questions throughout the video, just to mix it up a bit. So I posted on Instagram just asking for a couple of questions, just to see, can we get a catch up, can we see what's in my eye, just to chat, just add a few bits in, because Q&As on their own are boring. So let's see. Let me see. Breastfeeding journey. Okay, I actually do want to address this because I am still breastfeeding. It is 11 months of fully breastfeeding, and I've been so lucky with it. Like, I just feel we have had no issues. I mean, at the start there was like a few like sore nipples, or there was a slight like kind of redness going on in my left boob for a while, but then I got antibiotics and it absolutely went away. But like all in all, we've not had any issues. Like, she's not had any issues taking the milk or anything like that. We have been 11 months in. Now she obviously mixes in solid food as well, so she probably still feeds, I'd say like 5 to 6 times in a 24-hour period, because she still eats once during the night. I am looking to start weaning off after her first birthday, so I can't believe that she's going to be 1. She's literally going to be 1 next month, which is wild. Don't know where this year has went. It's like been the slowest of days, but the fastest year. And I know people say that and it sounds so stupid. And to me, she's still like newborn. I'm like, she's not going to be 1. Adam's like, you're not going to have a baby anymore. I'm like, excuse me, a baby's up till 2. Then from 2 they're a toddler, so I'm going to have a baby for another year. But I'm going to start weaning off the breastfeeding as of, so basically it's her birthday, then a few days later we're going on holiday for a week. I'm going to wait till we come back from our holiday, because there's no point trying to change an eating plan before you go away. That's just stupid. Stick with what we know, and then kind of maybe like middle of August time we'll just start weaning off. I don't actually know how to do that, how you go about that. I'm gonna have to look into it, but yeah, we're gonna just start weaning off, because I feel like a year has been the perfect amount, and I have noticed lately that I'm getting a bit, I'm going to be really sad when it's over, because once it's over and that's it. And I've really enjoyed it, and I just feel like it's been such a like special thing for us. But at the same time, I am kind of getting to the bit of like, right, I feel like I was pregnant, then I had postpartum, and now I've been breastfeeding, and I just feel like my time of giving my body is done. And that may sound selfish, but it's the truth, and I'm just going to say the truth, because there's people out there that will feel the same, and I don't want you to feel guilty for that. So breastfeeding journey has been a dream, but we are coming very much to the end of it. Oh, would love the recipe of your staple morning oats. So I actually just posted this on TikTok. I think the cover photo says like 50 grams protein breakfast or something, and I talk you through how I make my like staple oats and protein coffee every single day. I actually read this question yesterday, and I was like, how on earth do you not notice what I post? So, do you eat sweets or junk food, or is your diet 100% clean? So my diet is 80-20. It is 80% healthy whole foods and 20% processed, less healthy treats, junk, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't say junk, I don't like that term junk. I don't sit and eat what I would class as junk, but of course I have like processed foods, and I love sweet food. Like I am the biggest dessert fan. Like I nearly, the other day I stopped myself because I was like, that's actually a bit ridiculous. I nearly paid £35 for churros and ice cream to be delivered to my house the other day, because it was like a £10 delivery fee because it was so far away. And I thought, Steph, take a look at yourself. We are not spending £35 on churros and ice cream. That's a bit silly. But I have the biggest sweet tooth, and I have no problem with it. Like I love it because I love dessert. I love when I go to a restaurant and the first thing I look at is the dessert menu. I just love it. So no, I definitely follow 80-20, which most of you I feel like know that. Easy ways to add protein to a vegan or vegetarian diet without tofu or protein powder. So I personally have protein powder once a day. And I wouldn't say that's like the average for any person that goes to the gym and works out. It's anyone that I know that isn't vegan or vegetarian that goes to the gym tends to have a protein shake as well. And then like tofu is my favourite source. Like I don't like meat replacements, but of course you've got obviously all your meat replacements. You've got lentils, you've got beans, you've got tempeh. There's loads. And then I also did a video on TikTok of like easy protein swaps, so swapping out like your bread for like a higher protein bread, or your bagels and your pastas and yogurts and things like that. So it's very easy to add up your protein if you know what you're looking for. Oh, where do you get your tofu from? I get my tofu just from the supermarket, so any supermarket like Tesco, Morrison's, Asda, Sainsbury's, etc. And the brand I like the best is I actually do like the Tesco one the best. It's the Plant Chef, and it's like an extra firm tofu. That one just seems to be like the best consistency. Out with that, the brand Cauldron is also my favourite. Because I kind of want to try and mix in like all areas, is I mentioned in a YouTube video a few weeks ago about like wanting to move, and literally, well, the question is like, you mentioned about wanting to move, are you still like keen to do this, blah blah blah. So this is the thing, right? I don't know how to describe this, but I remember the first time I went to Florida, right? Now Florida's a completely different vibe because it's obviously, it was all the theme parks, but it's not just the theme parks, right? Because that's not what I'm after right now, but it was the whole, the supermarkets, the beaches, the general shops, just like the vibe, the lifestyle, driving in the car, like the highways in America, palm trees, all of it, right? And it sounds so silly, and I don't know how to, because I've been saying it to Adam and he's like, I don't know what you mean. I'm like, I don't know how to describe it. Basically, I remember the first time I went to Florida. It's the first time I've been leaving anywhere on from like a holiday where I've thought, this is actually feeling like I'm not supposed to be leaving. Like, and it's not holiday blues, right? I don't really get holiday blues. It's not really a thing. Like sometimes at the end of my holidays, like a regular week holiday or 2-week holiday, I'm like, that was fun, but I'm ready to get back to my routine. I'm over it, you know. But there was something about Florida or just America that I was like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back home. Like I just, the whole lifestyle and the vibe was just, I don't know, it just resonated. And then it happened the next time I went. So I've been to Florida 3 times now, and the 3rd time I went I was like, I don't want to leave. But anyway, I've literally not been to Florida in like 5 years, I want to say, maybe even 6. 5 or 6 years anyway. And it's not Florida that I'm after, right? What it is we're having just a bit of a real chat here. I find like, so Scotland, I think Scotland's amazing, right? It's a great country, it's full of history, scenery, all the rest of it. But it is the middle of July and we have not had one sunny day in weeks. Like, there's just no summer, there's no sun, and when the weather's like that, there's a severe lack of stuff to do. And I'm an outdoorsy person, I'm an active person, but I don't want to go and like hike up a Munro with my waterproof jacket on in the rain to then get to the top and not be able to see a view because it's cloudy. Like, that's not the vibe I'm after. Like, I very much want to like be out in the water, or I want to go walks, or I want to be at the beach, or I just want to be outside and be more active and like get up earlier in the morning to go out walking and things like that. But honestly, I just feel like the lifestyle in Scotland is just not it. Probably the UK in general, but the lifestyle in the UK, I'm going to use the word, it's depressing. It's just, everything is just off right now. I just feel like in the last year or two especially, I'm just like I love our house, I love where we live, and obviously all our family and friends are here, but the general lifestyle and vibe is just off. And you might say, well Steph, you can change your routine or blah 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 blah, and that's not really what I mean. Like, and I don't want this to come across as like so blah and like heavy and down. That's not it. I'm not like miserable, but I just feel like, I don't know, just the lifestyle in the UK right now is just not it. And there's so many people that I follow along with, and again, you'll be like, well, you can't compare yourself to people online or people's lives and things, but so many people that I do follow along have actually moved to America or are kind of switching between America and the UK and things like that, and I'm like, I very much want to experience living in America for an extended period of time. I don't necessarily mean, I don't want to like sell my house, pack up and move. That's not what I want to do. I'd probably keep my house and rent it out and do extended like periods of travel. So I'd like to go to America for like 2 to 3 months at a time, come back, go again for another couple of months. Like, I just want that kind of freedom to be a bit more like flexible with where we're staying. And I would like to experience America in terms of actually living there. And obviously I've said like Florida is a dream, but I'm looking at the likes of Florida, I'm looking at the likes of Nashville, I'm looking at the likes of Tennessee, Arizona. Like, those kind of places are tickling my fancy, I feel like. And yeah, that's where I'm at. And honestly, it's actually over consuming my brain. Every single day I'm looking up it, I'm looking at it, I'm like, right, where would I go, where would I stay, would I do an Airbnb? Because I wouldn't want to stay in hotels, I don't want it to be a holiday vibe. I want to continue obviously like working and living life, but just in a different country, and for that different country to be America. It used to be Australia. I used to have this absolutely like, I'd love to go to, I would still love to go to Australia, but I no longer have the desire to necessarily live or move there. I don't know if it's just because it seems so far away, and now just with having Blake, I'm like, it's just so far away from family. But I would definitely still love to go for like a month, to go and like travel and visit and things like that. But right now it's America, it's America, and it's really, it's niggling me, you know, it's really niggling me. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I keep saying it to Adam all the time, and he's like, I get you and I'd love to do that, but what's the plan? You know? So I need to honestly sit and think about it for real life, instead of like, because I do look at it every day and I'm like, oh, we could do this or we could do that, but I'm taking no steps towards it. So yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, maybe in like 6 months time you might see me living in Tennessee or somewhere like that, who knows. But yeah, if you have moved or done extended staying in the US of A, please let me know. I'd love to know your stories, your vibes. But yeah, I've been watching like vlogs about it, people's lives about it, and it's getting a bit too far on the whole living through a screen about it. So yeah, that's that. But I'm actually going to make lunch because it's going to be my pre-workout meal. I am obsessed right now with a is it banh mi or bami sandwich, like crusty bread baguette with like pickled veg, teriyaki or barbecue tofu, all the sriracha mayos and coriander. That's what we're gonna make for lunch, and it's delicious. So yeah, thanks for listening to my rant. Okay, I just got back from the gym. Earlier I actually prepped my dinner and I forgot to film it. I don't know. I made a reel about it, so I'm going to insert the reel so you can see step by step, but I will leave the recipe in the description box. That was a sweaty workout if you can't tell, but I did one of the upper body workouts from the summer sculpt program, not summer sculpt, summer bootcamp program, and it was great. I feel like my lunch, my banh mi sandwich carried me through. So this is the current situation. It's a lemon, I actually saw a TikTok of a girl making this lemon, it was lemon chicken ramen, so obviously I veganised it, and I have made my tofu already in that I've coated it in corn flour. So I'm going to pan fry this so that it's like crispy. I hope you can actually leave it sitting in corn flour for a while because it's literally been there for like 2 hours. Anyway, the noodles are done. I need to add a bit more water because they've kind of dried up and it's not really ramen. It's not giving ramen vibes. And then I've got the vegetable spring rolls because my life is not complete without some mini vegetable spring rolls. So pop these in the oven, do the tofu. We're good to go. Females out there, top tip, get you a man that is obsessed with gadgets so that when you get a new hoover, he takes on the hoovering. Okay, so this is what we want the ramen to look like. So it's saucy enough but not like soupy. And then the tofu is to be like crispy. Right. Sorry. Oh, it's powdery again. What are you supposed to do when it's powdery?
Did you not remix it?
I did remix it.
Did you not remix it when it was powdery, remember?
Pardon?
You remixed it again, did you not?
Okay.
I didn't know it was that deep, babe. You need to flatten it.
Oh, yes, I do. It's like snow.
It's powder.
I know. Right, this keeps going powdery. I need to put milk or something in this. Garçon. What does it say? Madame, we need to taste the wine. Remember we did that in Finland? We're just like, yep, yes. I don't know what to do. That'll do.
Disgusting.
We'll take it.
Say when.
Let me start first. When? Finally got there with ice cream. Oh babe, look at that.
It's in the freezer.
And I've got, go in the freezer. It's a mixed in chocolate chips, of course.
Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello. Today we're going to make banana ice cream.
It's not banana. That was back in the day. Right, I think I've probably actually got a recipe I'd now use. Look at that for ice cream consistency. If it would focus. Why does my face look so sweaty and disgusting? Oh, go.
Oh.
Serve some of this up because I'm not eating. People eat the full tubs.
You eat the full tub?
No, that was a bit too heavy. Like that's a bit much.
Okay.
Like I feel like it's really.
That does look like
dense.
ice cream.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I followed the frozen yogurt one.
On my recommendation.
What?
On my recommendation.
On your recommendation, yes. Don't worry, I'll give you credit. Don't worry, babe.
Because you thought frozen yogurt was...
Yeah, I didn't really know what frozen yogurt was.
Can I press the button yet?
Mhm.